Okay, so laying down on the mat, but bend your knees and put your feet firmly on the ground, a little bit wider compared to your hips. Slide the shoulder blades toward the waist and roll the arms outward. Pull the back of your head away from the shoulder. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Relax your forehead, your eyes. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck, and shoulders. Arms, forearms, and hands. Relax your back, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and all the abdominal organs. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles, and feet. Bring the awareness into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breathing cycle. Which part of your body moves the most? The chest or the belly? And if both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Is inhalation and exhalation of the same length? Or one of them is naturally longer? Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there too, observe. Is one of the 2 poses longer? Of both has got the same length. Bring your attention on your chest and observe if left side and right side of the chest move in the same manner. Or if one of the two sides is a little bit more tense, observe. Without changing anything, not yet. Three more observing breaths. And at the end of the third, take control and create a better balance between left and right side of your chest. You can move your body to open a little bit more. There you are quite happy about the new balance. Deepen your breath. And lengthen both inhalation and exhalation. But keep the same openness of both sides of the chest. Long, steady breath. Keep both sides of the chest open equally. Bring more air when needed. Use your mind to open more the side of the chest that need more freedom. And keep a long, steady breath. Three more breaths. At the end of the third, go back to your normal breath. Roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a few moments before pushing with the left hand to sit up. Sit over your heels and put your hands on the upper thigh, on the upper thigh. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll the upper part of the arms outward and allow the elbows to get closer. But keep the hands on the thighs. Okay, yes, perfect. Pull the back of your head away from the shoulder. Imagine to have a thread that's starting just behind your head and pulling you up to the sky. Keep a dristi just in front of you, eye level. Keep on lifting the head and even the torso, and keep on rolling the upper part of your arms outward to open the chest. Breathe deeply on your chest. Long, steady breath. And there too, observe if right side and left side of the chest work in the same manner. Okay, tabletop position. Put your hands right under the shoulders and knees right under the hip. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hip backward, push your spine to the sky, and look at your belly. Inhale, roll your hips forward. Allow your spine to drop and look at the sky. Exhale, roll your hips backward. Inhale, roll your hips forward. Synchronize the movement with your breath. Keep a long, steady breath. And try also to create both breath and movement, constant movement from the beginning to the end. No pauses. Long, slow, constant movement. One more time. Okay, next time you have the spine parallel to the ground. Keep the buttocks right over the knees and walk forward with your hands. Keep your arms straight and allow the chest to go down toward the ground. Pull the arms back into the shoulder socket and pull the two shoulders apart. Make your shoulder wider. Roll the arms outward. Push the chest toward the ground, but pull the lumbar spine up to the sky. So roll the hips backward, not to arch the lumbar spine. Perfect. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come up. If needed, you can put your hands in as a fist or on the ground. Okay. Now, straighten your right leg, tug the toes under, and put the toes in contact with the ground. Okay. Straight line from the head till the right heel. Inhale. With the exhalation, straighten your left leg, tug the toes under, and create a plank pose. Pull the two heels backward. to straighten the leg. And look a little bit further to the front of the mat to help you lift the sternum. Just a few moments more. And get down in a child pose for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come up. Put your hand right in front of the knees. Sternum up, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward and create circles with the hip and lumbar spine. Okay. Keep the sternum lifted and roll on the other side too. Okay. Now, sit on your buttocks. Grab your knees. With both arms under the knees. Okay, perfect. Keep the chest in contact with the thighs. Allow the head to go down toward the legs. And slowly start walking forward with your toes, with your feet. Keep the chest in contact with the thighs. Your maximum will be where you can no longer walk without separating chest and thigh. When you arrive at your maximum, stay there. Allow the neck to relax. Unclench your jaw. Relax the skin of your face. Allow the shoulder blades to slide down toward the waist. Okay, beautiful. Stay there for 5 breaths. At the end, slowly come up. Straighten your legs for Dandasana, the stick pose. Flex your feet and put your hands next to your hips. Sternum up, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward and allow the 2 elbows to get closer. Just like we did at the beginning. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Okay, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, bend your right leg and put the base of your right feet against your inner left thigh. Okay, perfect. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward and put your hands firmly on the ground, just in front of you. Okay, perfect. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Look in front of you at eye level. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, push your left heel away. Yes, perfect. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, put your left hand in contact with your left feet. If it's a little bit too far away, your ankle. If it's too far away, your shins. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. With a grip on your feet, no matter where, lift your right hand, right arm, roll the arm outward and push the thumb back to create a torsion. Look at the palm of your right hand. Slide the shoulder blades down, sternum up. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, slowly come back to center. Again, sternum up, shoulder blades down, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips slightly forward and bring your right hand right outside of your left calf. Okay, sternum up, shoulder blades down, inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your left arm outward and twist. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. You can use the right hand against the calf, against the leg, to help you twist. And at the end of your 3rd breath, slowly come back to center. Inhale deeply, sternum up. Exhale, roll your hips forward and put your hands on both sides of your left leg. Okay. Put your hands firmly on the ground and push your chest to the front and between the arms. Lift your sternum. Yes. Okay, perfect. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, start walking forward with your hands, but keep your spine straight and sternum lifted, but keep on rolling the hips forward and walk forward with your hands till your maximum. When you arrive at your maximum, still with the spine straight, stay there just for a brief moment and then allow your spine to unwind and go down. Okay, 3 breaths, long, steady breath. At the end of the 3rd, slowly come up and go back into Dandasana, stick pose. Put your hands next to the hip, sternum up, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward. Allow the 2 elbows to get closer. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left leg and put the base of your left feet against the inner right thigh. Okay. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your hips forward and put your hands firmly on the ground in between the legs. Okay. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll your hips forward. 3 breaths. Keep the spine straight and the sternum lifted. In case, you can put your left feet a little bit more toward the knee in case you feel a little bit too tight. It's not a problem, you can move your feet. At the end of the third breath, push your right heel away. Okay. Just this small movement will help you straighten the right leg. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, slowly come up. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward and grab with your right hand your right feet or ankle or shin. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your left arm, roll the arm outward and push it back. Push the thumb back. Look at the palm of your left hand. 3 breaths. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Okay. And at the end of the third breath, slowly back to center. Inhale. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward and put your left hand outside of your right calf. You can use the pressure on the outside calf to help you twist. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Roll the right arm outward and look at the palm of your right hand. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third breath, slowly come back to center. Put the 2 hands on the ground, either side of the right leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down, roll the hips forward. Keep the spine straight and the sternum lifted. Look in front of you at eye level to help you lift the sternum and start walking forward with your hands while rolling the hip forward. When you arrive at your maximum with the spine straight, allow the spine to unwind and relax. Let the neck relax. 3 breaths. And slowly come back to center. Put your feet in Veuillez, vous. Grab your ankle or shins, up to you to find your position. Sternum up, shoulder blades down, and create circles with the lumbar spine. Okay, turn also on the other side. And relax. Lay down on the mat again and grab a strap or a belt or whatever you can use. Okay. Bend your knees, put your feet quite close to the buttocks, not touching the buttock. Keep the feet hip width. Okay. Pull the back of your head away from the shoulder. Keep the left leg on the ground, left feet on the ground. Lift your right leg and put the belt around the wider side of your right feet. Okay. Keep the arm straight and the leg straight. There, push the heel to the sky and observe that the leg will be straighter. Slide the shoulder blades toward the waist. Push slightly with the left feet against the ground to create a small rotation of the hip. This small rotation of the hip will help you go deeper with the right leg. In case you feel quite comfortable, you can always walk forward with the hands on the belt. But find a comfortable position. Don't go to your maximum today. Allow the muscles to lengthen without struggling too much. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, slide the left leg and left feet inside of the belt and put your right feet onto the ground. You may need to adjust the belt and the arm on the belt to find the new position for the left leg. And again, push your heel to the sky to straighten even more your leg. Push with the right feet against the ground to create the small torsion. And again, stay there. Find a position where you can feel the muscles lengthening, but in the meantime, you're not struggling too much. Last moments. Lift your right leg again, slide the right feet inside of the belt and allow again the left feet to go down to the ground. Grab the two sides of the belt with the only right leg, right feet, no, right hand. Okay. Straighten your leg and slowly allow the right leg to open to the side. To counter this movement, allow also the left knee to open to the side. And stay there. 5 more breaths. At the end of the 5th breath, slowly lift the right leg and the left knee too. Change leg, so put down the right feet, put the strap around the wider part of your left feet, grab both sides of the strap with the left hand, and slowly allow the left leg to open to the side, and to counteract this movement, allow also the right knee to open to the side. Stay there. Give a bit of time to your body to allow the muscles to lengthen and find the new position needed. Last moments. And slowly come back to center. Bend both knees and roll on the right side. Push with the left hand to sit up. Okay. Tabletop position. Put your hands firmly on the ground, right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Do a small step back with your knees, just a tiny step back. Okay. Open your feet, widen your feet at the same width of the mat. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply. Roll the arms outward for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Roll the arms outward. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, push your buttocks back and shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down and slowly start lengthening your legs. Roll the arms outward. Push the arms back into the shoulder socket and push the chest toward the toes. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your heels as high as you can. Roll the thighs slightly inward. Roll the hips forward. And without compromising all those movements, allow your heels to go down again toward the ground. Three breaths. And at the end of the third breath, slowly go down to the child pose again. 5 long, steady breaths. At the end of the fifth breath, slowly come up. And again, tabletop position for Adho Mukha Svanasana. But we're not going to stay there for 3 breaths. It's going to be faster. So find your position, your starting position. Put all the movement in place before going into the pose. Do it at your own pace. And when you feel it, enter the pose. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, walk backward with your hands to enter Uttanasana with a wide leg. Roll your hips forward, put the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Allow the neck to relax completely. Allow the spine to unwind. Relax the skin of your face. Relax your belly. 3 breaths. At the end of your 3rd breath, bend your knees, put your hands on the waist, and slowly come up. Okay. Put your right leg to the front and left leg to the back. Not a super huge step, just around 1 meter between the 2 feet, no more than that, even less. Put your hands on your waist and check to have the hip parallel to the small side of the mat. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Allow the 2 elbows to get closer. Inhale. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward. Look in front of you to help you lengthen the front part of your body. Lengthen your throat. Even. Okay, perfect. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, slowly come up and change leg. Left leg to the front, right leg to the back. Adjust your hip. You can use the rotation of the legs to help you adjust your hip. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Allow the 2 elbows to get closer. Look in front of you and slowly start rolling the hip forward and allow the spine to go down. Keep the legs active. Lengthen your neck, your throat. Last moments. And slowly come up. Again, right leg to the front, left one to the back. Adjust your hip. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll your hips forward. Same movement that we did before. But when you arrive at your maximum, allow the head and the hand to go toward the ground. If needed, you can always grab bricks or blocks. Or if you don't have any now, you can put your hands on your shins, but try and avoid pushing the shins down. So just use the muscles of your legs to support yourself. Okay, beautiful. Last moments. Keep on rolling the hip forward. And slowly come up. Left leg to the front, right leg to the back. Adjust your hip using the rotation of the legs. Inhale deeply. With the exhalation, roll the hips forward and allow the hands to go down toward the ground. If the ground is a little bit too far away, put your hands on your shins or on your ankle. But avoid pushing down the shin. Beautiful. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. There too. Last moments. And slowly, slowly come up. Right leg to the front. Left one to the back. But now, do a big, big, big step. Okay. Find dristi, a fixed point in front of you. Inhale with the exhalation. Bend your right leg and allow the left heel to lift a bit. Okay. Take always the security of the knee. So don't allow the knee to go forward compared to the ankle. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Roll the hip backward to lengthen the left groin. Still with the dristi in front of you, roll the arms outward and open your chest. Push the ball of the right feet firmly onto the ground and pull the left heel back. Beautiful. And slowly straighten your leg and go back to Tadasana. Just an easy Tadasana, just for a few moments. The two toes are touching, the two heels are slightly apart. Belly in, sternum up. Relax your arms. Inhale deeply and do a big step back with your right leg. There too, check your hip. In case, roll the legs inward and outward to adjust the hip. When you feel ready, bend your left leg and allow the right heel to lift. Take always the security of the knee. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Push the left ball of the feet down to the ground. And push the right heel back. Roll the hip backward to lengthen the right groin. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. And roll the arms outward to open your chest. Beautiful. The last moment. And slowly straighten your left leg and go back into Tadasana, just for a brief moment. Okay. Keep the two big toes touching, but move your heels apart. So you really have just the toes touching, but the heels apart. Okay. Put your hands on the waist. Inhale. With the exhalation, roll your hip forward and go to your maximum. Put the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. When you arrive at your maximum, allow the arms to go down toward the ground. No matter if they are touching the ground or not, if they are touching the ground, it's even more comfortable, but it's not needed. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Allow the neck to relax. Five long, steady breaths. At the end of your fifth breath, put your left hand outside of your right leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Use the pressure between the left hand and the right leg to help you twist. Push the left shoulder to the right, right shoulder to the left and back. Lift your right hand toward the sky. Sternum up, shoulder blades down, and keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come back to center. Put your right hand outside of your left leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Push with the right hand against the left leg to help you twist. Push the right shoulder to the left. Lift the left shoulder and move it back and right. Lift your left hand and twist. 3 breaths. Keep the weight of your body always on the ball of the feet. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to center. And again, allow the neck and the back to relax completely. Three breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly bend your knees, put your hands on the waist, and come up. For the next pose, you may use a belt if you want to. It's not needed, but if you want to, you can use a belt. The idea is to find balance, to grab either the big toe, or also the ankle, or if it's really impossible, you can also just grab your knee. So it's not needed, but if you want to do the complete pose, and today you cannot grab your big toes, you can use the belt to create the legs straight, okay? Up to you to find your version. It's not a challenge. Okay. So, find your stable position in Tadasana. Do all the small movement that you need to find your position. When you feel ready, lean on your right side, bend your left leg, and there grab either the knee or the shin, or slide the index and middle finger between the big toes and the second. Inhale, with the exhalation start straightening the right leg. Sternum up, shoulder blades down. Usually is right hand grabbing the right leg, or left leg and left arm. There's also the other variation, but not today. Okay, beautiful. Yes. There too, find your dristi, still a balance pose. Last moments. And slowly come back to center. In case mat and carpet is a little bit too soft, try and do the balance poses without the mat, just on the floor, on something really stiff, and usually you will find it more comfortable, more stable. Lean on your left leg, bend your right one, slide the index and middle finger between the big toes and the second. Yeah, beautiful. And stretching the leg. Awesome. You're just perfect. You're better than me today. I keep on moving. And slowly come back to center. Good. Beautiful. Okay, just close your eyes and enter Tadasana. You know how to do it. So find your position. You're not just in a relaxing position, you're in an asana. Beautiful. Perfect. Stable and connected between the earth and the ground and the sky. Okay, open your eyes and lay down again on the ground. Bend your knees, put your feet next to the buttocks, slide the shoulder blades down with the waist, and push the back of the head away from the shoulder. Inhale with the exhalation. Tuck the tailbone under and lift your buttocks just a few centimeters, not that much. and slowly go down again. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Lift the buttocks. Stay there just for a few moments. And slowly go back to center. Okay. Now, lift your right leg. Grab your right ankle. So bend your knee. Okay. Grab your right ankle and try and put your right feet next to the right buttock. I know it's hard. The idea is to lengthen the right quadricep. 3 breaths. You can also push a little bit. So the idea is to have the right feet next to the right buttock. Three breaths there. And at the end of the 3rd breath, slowly go back to center. Okay. Now, grab your left ankle with the left hand and move your, and put your left feet next to the left buttock. To enter this movement, you can also roll on the side, on the right side, to help you have this movement. Or if you want to do the right leg, you have to roll on the left leg, on the left side to help you. When you are in this position, stay there for 3 breaths. And allow the quadricep to lengthen. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to center, roll on the right side, push with the left hand to sit up. And now, grab the right ankle again and put again the right feet next to the right buttock. It's going to be more comfortable in this position. Now, put the left feet firmly on the ground. Take a belt and put the belt around the wider part of the feet. Okay. Keep the left feet and the left ankle, left knee aligned. Okay. Inhale with the exhalation. Lean slightly backward and straighten your left leg. That's it. Beautiful. If you feel comfortable, you can grab the belt only with the left hand, or if one day you will be super comfortable, then you can also grab just the feet. Up to you to find the position that is more comfortable for you. In case you're using only one hand, put the other hand in Shin Mudra. So with the with the thumb and index finger touching, and with the palm of the hand facing the sky over the thigh. Just there. Yes. Perfect. Beautiful. Last moments. And slowly bend your left leg and relax just for a few moments. Change leg. Put the left feet next to the left buttocks. Right feet firmly on the ground to start with. Then put your strap around the wider side of the feet. Lean backward and straighten your leg. In case you feel comfortable, then you can grab the belt just with the right hand, or even just grab the feet. Yay! Woohoo! If you don't know what to do with the left hand, chin mudra. So index finger and thumb together and the palm of the hand facing the sky over the thigh. Beautiful. Last moments. And slowly relax and prepare for Shavasana. Take everything you need to feel comfortable in Shavasana. So blankets, sockets, or whatever you need to. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, you can always use pillows or bolster or whatever under the knees. Otherwise, just lay down. Allow the legs to roll outward. Allow the arms to roll outward. You can even open wider your arms to allow the shoulder blades to sit firmly and flat on the ground. Push the back of your head away from the shoulder and stay there. Allow your body to relax. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that very moment, stay there. Relax. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Really slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. One last time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a few moments before pushing with the left hand to sit up comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Spine straight. Put the hand either in Chin Mudra or in Jnana Mudra. So same thing, but either with a palm facing the sky or the ground. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.